Okay, we're resuming at 2749 Harris. We have a side door on this ground level bedroom of the dining, which is an entry into our main foyer. And then we have a full bath off this side. I'm feeling some sponginess in the floor here between this bedroom and the basement entrance. I'm not seeing any of that water damage from the bedroom next door through that same wall or at the ceiling. We would need a new vanity in here. Still have the original trim. And we'll go ahead and head down to the basement. We would need a door here. This one's got some, well, significant damage to it. Do we have lighting down there, or? Okay, I noticed the power was on.
I haven't been down there.
Alright. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So going down into the basement. Yep. 3 steps down to a landing and then down again. Yep, we do have some light down here in the basement. We have several of these pillars that have been put in at the midline of the basement coming off the bottom of the stairs. These are roughly 36 inches tall at the bottom with the concrete. And they, let's see, the ladder jacks actually, can you give me some light here? Have not been secured to those. They are just standing on them. And they're not bolted in at the top. We've got some sagging here in the beams. It's been shouldered up. Newer wiring. We've got some ductwork that needs to happen. Looks like the furnace or the vent work was serviced recently. Oops. I want to follow these ladder jacks across. We actually have a small I-beam, about a 4-inch, that is run across. Okay, we've got a floor joist patch here, some larger notch outs in the adjoining joists. Looks like they put this up to support a sagging joist, and this would be underneath. I'm trying to get my bearings here. The dining wall that adjoins to that small bedroom. So we would have some joist replacement that needs to happen down here, or some sistering. Let me explain why I'm feeling that give in the floor up there. Take a look at the rest of the joist work down here. CPVC pummeling. There's a humidifier set down here, so there's probably some water issue. We have CPVC going to galvanized back to CPVC for the main drain. Missing the clean out cap there. That's worth some investigation. This back left wall of the home at the basement, through the vinyl laminate that they've got put over it, you can see that there's some damage to the block work, and there's quite a bit of buckling in this wall. Again, the glass block's intact. We've got some patchwork done around these sills. So they may have put up this vinyl to cover up some problem with the block exterior wall in the left rear corner of the home. We have another, well, there's a toilet down here in the basement and another drain. We definitely need to shore up this stair landing because right now there's just a 2x4 support at the back corner of it. Got some old piping down here. Capped off water lines. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in a basement.
No.
This may have been an old location where the water heater sat originally because we've got a drain just below that.
Yeah.
And the water heater's moved over here. Actually, this water heater looks to have been installed relatively recently. I just want to see. Okay, this was installed in 03, so we would need to replace the water heater here. It's over 10 years old. Pressure tank needs to be repaired. It's got some rust-through damage on one side. We've got some concrete patch on the center support pillar. It's this would be the old base of a fireplace with the cleanouts. Very low ductwork here.
Someone so tall.
Are you hiding from my camera?
Yes.
Okay. And we have the old knobs in place. Just looking to see if we actually have any knob and tube down here. Here's our little basement light. Again, we've got some blowout here on the skim coat that they did over the block work. It's around the window well. And we've got this vinyl covering on the walls throughout the basement. Is this a central vacuum? I believe that's what that may be. Well, this appears to be a central vacuum for the house. Something you don't usually see. We would definitely need a furnace. It's an older ream. Or possibly some repairs. I'm still looking to see if I have any old. And where is our breaker panel? Difficult to see the wall conditions down here because everything has got a layer of this vinyl wall panel over it. Oh, we do have one window that's out. This would be, I believe we're at the front underneath the porch or under the entry. I haven't seen any evidence of knob and tube, but we are at the main panel. We have all our screens down here. Looks like the majority of them. Panel inspected 1996. I I see some older wiring, but I don't see the old jacketed knob and tube style coming into this panel. And the panel appears to be in really good condition, actually. It's an old square D. So we do have some cast plumbing here. Okay, it's just a nest of cabling across the top of that wall. Old phone junction box. What do we got here? Okay. A little bit of crawl space storage here. Can you get that light up in here? But they forgot that was there. Okay. So we can see we've got some insulation back in the back here. Some broken block. And this would be the left side of the house. Some old beamwork up here. I see some subfloor damage there. It's like we've got a partial roll of waterproof roofing there. And this appears to be dirt floor, just an access crawl space. Okay. And again, we're missing some support under the steps coming down from the main floor. This pillar's got some patchwork where they ran pipes through. And we've got some old brickwork that is missing quite a bit of mortar. This beam right here is angled down. Look at it, has sagged on the back. It's actually a triple beam, but it's tilted down to the left. You can see where that's happening, right at that, where that pipe crosses below it. We've got another 6x6 bracing up our joists over here, and again on 3-foot cement pillars with ladder jacks that are not secured. Now, I'm not seeing any broken joists. I don't see any evidence of a beam being removed from this area. It just looks as though, because all of these ladder jacks run from front to back, right down the midline of the house, it appears that the central floor in the home, along the middle dividing wall, were sagging, and they put this in to jack these floors back up. Again, above this, I don't see any evidence of the beams being split or broken. And there's no sistering here, like there is at the other end. Okay. Let's head upstairs and I'll get some more photos down here. See if we can get a better idea what's going on with that support. Okay, so back to our central foyer. Going up our stairs. So our banister and railings are in good condition. We've got some delamination here at the first landing going up. Some cracking in the plaster. We've got a nice beadboard surround here at the top.